What is this love and war? He know that I love him, got him fucking me raw. He know I ain't with it, never did it before. He got me all in my feelings, now he got you all in yours. Ooh, it's like that. He ain't never leaving, no, he coming right back. I know that he need it, cause shorty gon' bite back. And he don't want nobody else sitting it like that. Before I die, I'm tryna fuck you, baby. Hopefully we don't have no babies. I don't even wanna go back home. Hopefully you don't leave my home.
After foundation, apply contour to the cheekbone, along the forehead, the jawline, and the nose. Apply highlight in the areas you want to enhance with the face sculpt brush. Don't forget the chin and underneath the cheekbone. Blend the forehead in a straight motion and the cheekbones in an angled motion. Use the nose sculpt to blend your nose contour, and you can also use it to blend your cream highlight. Bake the side of the nose, underneath the nose, and underneath the cheekbone, and leave it on for a few seconds. Contour the lips for some dimension, and that's it.
Here are 10 makeup tips I wish I knew earlier. Blend foundation with your fingers to achieve a supernatural skin-like finish. To really set your base, spray your sponge with some finishing or setting spray. Your base is going to blend even more flawlessly and last a lot longer. I'm blending around the under eye area because we want to use less product to minimize creasing. If your brow wax comes in a jar, avoid double dipping. Instead, scoop some product out to work with. Marinate your concealer so you can use less product while still getting a full coverage. Spray finishing spray between every step, especially if you like to do your skin first. It keeps the skin looking fresh for hours and the base just looks soft and airbrushed. If your eyeliner smudges easily, set it with some dark eyeshadow or put some powder in this area where eyeliner usually bleeds. For eyes with epicanthic folds, apply inner corner eyeliner on the lower lash line. To brighten and open up the eyes, place highlight in this divot here. I like to bring it up and down into the lower lash line. When setting your makeup, go one step further by drenching your sponge with setting spray, tapping gently to melt the makeup into your skin.
Simple beginner-friendly makeup look. Skincare is so important, so make sure you start off your makeup look on moisturized, hydrated skin. Primer. This is a hydrating primer. I love starting off with something that's super moisturizing for my base. We're going to apply that everywhere. Foundation. Blend. My technique actually is using a brush first, and if I like, a beauty blender after. A shade match. Beautiful. Concealer. But when I first started makeup, I always started really simple and never did too much. We're just going to make sure we use a little amount and blend out properly. Now, because I'm keeping this beginner friendly, I'm also not going to be contouring. And with that in mind, we're going to make sure we don't spread this concealer so far and wide. So we just keep it where we need to brighten and kind of like waken up. Another tip is using your foundation brush and just dabbing over those areas, but mostly the corners, so there are no harsh lines. This is actually a perfect way to make sure your concealer is blended in nicely. So I'm just dabbing. Again, we are not moving the position of the products, we are just blending out. One of my favorite things to do is using a beauty blender. This is a damp one. It takes off that excess. It actually takes off some of the shine as well, and it leaves you with such a flawless base. Powder. I really like to go pretty soft and light, and then I can go in again with a more fluffier brush. Don't want to put too much pressure so you're not moving any product. Brows, so I'm making sure to comb it in place. You could use a brow gel if you want, and I'm using a brow pencil to fill in my brows, following my brow shape, and then we go back in with our spoolie, our brow brush, to make sure everything's nicely blended. If you notice you have a bit of creasing, you could just go back in with some more powder. Mascara, lip liner. If you want, you can use a brown lip liner. I like black. Lip gloss, setting spray. This is to make sure your makeup lasts all day, and also to remove the powdery look so it looks even more natural. Let's wait for that to dry down. My final tip is to go over with some powder. There you go, a simple beginner-friendly makeup look. I look incredible. I hope this was helpful. Bye!
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls always over blush. Gorgeous, gorgeous girls are always in a rush.
How to be hot makeup tutorial. We're not going for, oh, she's so cute. Oh, she's so pretty. We're going for, she's hot, period. Okay, step one, your face has to be hairless. Do you guys see this peach fuzz on my face? Yeah, we need to get rid of that. I have this little tool that takes it all off for me. When your face is hairless, your makeup looks 10 times better, trust me. Okay, now that our face is as smooth as a baby's butt, step two, always be tan. And if you're not tan at the moment, like me, use bronzing drops. This stuff literally works magic. Now going in with concealer. Someone tell me how I got a pimple on my neck. Like, this is so annoying. Okay, I know we all love a good skin tint, but we're gonna go in with a full coverage foundation. We want a blank canvas. Essentially, we just wanna hide everything. Perfect. Now going in with concealer. I'm gonna put a lighter shade under my eyes and a shade that matches my skin tone on my forehead and my chin. And we're gonna let that sit. Now my favorite part, contour. Hot girls contour. I like to do my cheeks, my forehead, my jawline, and of course my nose. Don't forget to do the under part of your nose. It makes a big difference. Blend it out. I always use a brush to blend out my contour. I feel like it makes it look so much better. Now we gotta blend the concealer, but I'm actually gonna take one of these puff triangles to blend it out instead of a beauty blender. I know this seems like really backwards. I don't know why, but it makes my skin look so smooth. Like what? They look so good. Okay, let's blend this out. Using it for my chin and my forehead also. And then right after, take some loose powder and go over it again with the powder this time. Pressing that into the skin. Guys, like I swear this is the best hack ever. It makes your skin look amazing. Who is she? Okay, on to blush. Go in with a coral blush, trust me. This is way better than a pink blush, depending on your skin tone. But typically it makes us look hotter and not so cutesy. I always say go in with a gold highlighter. Like the gold really complements the coral blush. I lost count of what step I was on, but this is tip number 3 or 4 or whatever. Take bronzer and use it over your contour. I fully stand by using bronzer as contour. It just looks so much better. Always fill in your brows. Your brows are like a major part of your face, and not doing your brows just ruins the whole makeup look. Okay, I'm out of time, but go to part 2. I'm gonna post the rest.
I want for Christmas
It's for you.
Guys, it truly amazes me the amount of people who don't know the true basic steps to learning eyeliner. Like, hello? Let me show you. I am so sick of seeing beginner eyeliner tutorials start off with a liquid eyeliner. A liquid eyeliner. Bitch, get rid of the liquid eyeliner and then get yourself a matte palette along with an angled brush. Yes, I know you want to do all those liquid designs, but bitch, we gotta start off with step 1. You ain't there yet. You can use any brown matte palette you want, but I'm going with my go-to Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. I have yet to see a better matte palette than this, especially for my brown people. But if you think there is a better one out there, let me know, and I will see if you're right. First thing is to lay down a piece of tape. You ain't functioning enough to draw a straight line yet. If you can, good for you. I'm mixing these two together, but go in your palette and then just start stamping it on. Just stamping it on right now. Oops, and I forgot to mention. You can lay the tape to do any angle you want, but if you want the perfect ideal eyeliner style for your eye, lay the tape and follow the direction your bottom lid is going, if that makes sense. You're welcome. As you're keeping your eye open and looking straight, go to the heel of your lid and then just follow it downwards. Just downwards. Don't go across yet. Just follow it downwards. Follow along your lid. Now we're going to fill in that little curved gap. Keeping your eye open, you're going to start back here and then literally go straight across, and that's it. Look at that. Look at that. Period. Finish filling in the bottom part as well. Now the inner corner. Now taking a smaller angle brush or a pencil brush, and we're going to start working on the inner corner. Some people say it's best to work your way inwards than outwards, but honestly, I hate doing that shit. I don't like it personally, so we're doing it differently. Or do it however you want. As a beginner, I am going to take the angled end of a pair of tweezers and then just gently place it right there. And just following along it. Like so. and you keep building onto it until it's ideally what you want. Now you can use any highlighter you want, but I'm going in with my Jaclyn Hill putty highlighter, and I'm gently placing it right on the bottom of this inner corner and on top of my lid. And that step is optional. And now I'm just gonna put on mascara and lashes to finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back. Yeah, purr. Fuck, I'm hot. Remember, you don't need eyeliner to look like this. Let me know if you want a transition video. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed. Mwah.
Prep some scar wax. Also too, here's a warning, this is a special effects makeup video and it does get kind of gross. After you've went and prepped your scar wax, which you should be using some petroleum jelly so it doesn't stick to your fingers too much, go and put it onto your hand. This tutorial can also be used for pretty much anywhere on your body, but your hand is a great place to go and practice. Smooth the scar wax with a sculpting tool and also petroleum jelly, then wipe off any extra. Create holes with the back end of a paintbrush or a beauty brush. Continue to use other sized ones, larger and smaller ones, to go and create different sized holes, and then brush it with red cosmetic. After that, brush it with some setting powder, and put red cosmetic into the center along with black cosmetic, then blend it all together. After that is done, go and take some latex maggots that you made, which I do have a tutorial video on how to go and do this, put it into the holes, and it should look a little something like this. Thank you for watching.